Good afternoon, Catonsville. Look at me. I'm sitting on this lovely front porch and overlooking a nice sleepy street with some landscaping and some other similar homes. So, hi, it is Friday, it's 3 o'clock, which means we're going to do a virtual open house. So welcome to my virtual open house. I am here in paradise. Who doesn't want to live in paradise, right? You expect Jimmy Buffett to start singing right now. But I'm in paradise at 3615 Mount Ridge Road. It is a brand new listing to the market. It has never, ever, ever been on the market before, as it is, it's an 84-year-old house, and the original owners in the family have owned it since that time, since 1940, I guess, 84 years old. So since 1940, and I'll show you in just a little bit as we kind of take a tour of the house. There are blueprints from back in that time, literally blue, and also there are some pictures of the house under construction. So it has a wonderful, rich, fantastic history. And I'm going to give you a tour of this house. So we got to make it a little bit more incentive there. So I'm going to say something on my tour, and at the end I'm going to turn the camera back around and I'll ask a question of something that I've said. And if you get it right, then you get a $25 gift card. So you're going to stay through the entire tour and enjoy, and we will have some fun at the end. So without any further ado, hold tight. So like I said, this is like it's an integrated front porch. And as you look at the front picture of the house, it's quite lovely. And above here is the upstairs, obviously. So what we have right here, so I'm going to kind of go in. It's very comfortable. I mean, it's very hot out there, but it's nice and comfortable. Let's go ahead and go in. So as you can see, it's off of the living room. So here's the living room. Make sure this door doesn't open back up. So here we go. So this house is 4 bedrooms, but could easily be 5 bedrooms. It's 4 levels. Like I said, it has a very rich history to it. One of the details about it, when it was originally built, the original owner, my client's father, had it constructed as 2 separate units. Okay, so that's why it's kind of, you've got the closed off area here, where some of the other ones might not have the same kind of structure. So this was one door and this was another door. And when they first bought the house for, I don't know, $35,000 back in 1940, then when they first bought the house, they decided they were going to have it where they could rent out this space. So this space, which came with the basement, and then 2 more children came along. So they converted it back within 5 years. Actually, that was 3 more children. So converted it back within 5 years to make it what it is now, which is a lovely single family home. But you get all of the benefits of what that was. So many of these homes over here don't have central AC. And at great expense, I don't know if you've ever kind of looked at the cost of that. This house does have a system there. This is the main system right here. There are 4 around the house, but you can do a conversion where you put an additional one on. There's plenty of juice in that to do that. So here we are in the dining room, and it's a nice size. Over here's the kitchen, but over here, it's currently being used as a den, but this is the 4th bedroom. This is everything a bedroom has. It's got a window. It's got a huge closet over here, actually. Hold tight. So, big, deep closet right here. So, it does have the split unit in it too. So this is the 4th bedroom. So if you want to age in place, this is perfect. If you want to cohabit with another family member who maybe have mobility issues, this would be perfect, because as well as that 4th bedroom right there, excuse me, here's a beautifully updated bathroom right beside it. Now, haven't left much to your imagination, because we do put on the MLS. We have floor plans. We have where your mouse can walk through the house, so you can see all of these details. The lovely French doors right here with this wide opening. And then we have a couple of archways here too. But let me show you this. And this might be hard with one hand, but original blueprints. And look, it's blue. That's why they call them blueprints, apparently. So if you are curious about the house, you can take a peek at these. And let me just show you this. This is cool as well. So this is the original owner of the house. 1941 first owner. And apparently it was then called 7 Kenwood. So, and then here is a wonderful picture of the house under construction. As you can see, this is where I was sitting originally, and there's some really nice details. It originally had a slate roof, and back in 2017, the current owner decided to convert that to an asphalt shingle. All right, here's the kitchen. This was renovated a few years ago now. I don't believe that's a load-bearing wall, so if you wanted to blow it open into an open plan, you certainly could. We have gas cooking. I'm going to carry on and go upstairs right now because just in case you lose me in the basement. So if you have any questions, put them in the comments right there, and we're going to go upstairs. Like I said, here's the separation where this would have been the foyer, but they never actually rented this out because they had more children. So when all 4 kids were here, they were happy to have all this space. So coming on up, here's the second full bathroom. A little sassy right here. At the top of the stairs. And then you're going to find this nice big bedroom here with the split. So it's very, very comfortable in here. This is a nice sized closet as well. Look at the hardware. I'm just a bit of a geek when it comes to details about old houses, but it's actually a big closet. If you live in Catonsville, like I do, my closet space is half of that. That's just what you get. So, radiator covers on all the radiators. The boiler downstairs. Here is what we're calling the primary, with another split unit, and kind of fun. Off of the primary bedroom. My client has never used it, but there is like you could have your morning coffee out here. Probably not the temperatures it is right now, but it's a little bit privacy over here, but that is through this French door right here. So here's the primary bedroom. Okay, the next space here. Now, I know that I have neighbors that had a child in a room like this. We're not calling this a bedroom, but feasibly it could be. You've got a deep closet right here. See, it goes back away. Of course, it's got the window. When the construction happened, this is where the kitchen was. Excuse me. So feasibly, if you wanted to put an upstairs laundry, you could do that. If you wanted to convert it back into a kitchen and have 2 units, you could do that. I mean, this house has so much versatility, it's insane. So this, but it's big enough to be a child's bedroom. You know, put some carpet down on the floor and you could easily fit a bunk bed right here. The reason why it's not a bedroom per se is the fact that we have the 4th level, which is the attic. And once again, I said that a split could easily go up here too. So, wonderful space up here. Attached stairs. Plenty of room, high ceilings. Over here we have a cedar-lined closet, which actually smells really good. Whoops. So you've got a cedar-lined closet up here. And that, it's got 2 entries, 2 doors to the cedar-lined closet. And there's a ceiling fan in here too. But I'm 5'6", and I hit the wall right here, hit the ceiling here. So if you're 6 foot, you would have to duck down to get into the cedar-lined closet. But and then there's another closet space right there. So potential oozes from this house. It could be a den, it could be an office, it could be whatever you want it to be. Windows were replaced in 2014, I believe. The good news is all of the details about the house are on that book on the dining room table. So if you decide to come and take a look, it's all in there. All right. Okay, so let's see if we can, do you see the archways? And just the hardware. I mean, I am a purist, and just the details on everything. Even the trim around the wood. I just don't make houses like this anymore. It's a brick house, you've got plaster. Once again, it's built in 1940, and it's been in the same family for those 84 years. Now, my client is 78 years old, so she has known this house for a very long time. Here's the French doors, and just has wonderful, sweet memories of this house. Okay, we're going to go down to the basement. I'm going to show you one of my favorite things to, first off, I love these. These are so cool. My house was built in 1940, but I didn't get one of these. I felt kind of ripped off. But so these, I think it's wonderful that people leave these. And I have a whole collection of those printed up. Okay, let's go on down carefully. Remember the rules. If I fall, for goodness sake, call 911 because there's nobody else here. A little bit of storage on the side here. She has a wine collection. And come on down. So let's make sure. Okay, I think I have. This is a great space and just so retro and cool. And my client was just telling me she had a big sister party when she was a junior, and they had over 65 people in this basement for a big party. And I can see that. It's a lot of fun. This is called Spectra. I forgot, it's in the listing. That's not going to be the question, I promise you. But this is just really, it's like this covered block. And with all of the different colors, the bar obviously is staying, it's part of the house. But all the way around, just if you were looking for something a little bit more retro, then, wow, you found it right here. Over here is just some more of it. The bar area. It doesn't have a wet bar, but it could be a lot of fun. So Spectra Glaze, that's what it's called. That's the kind of tile right there. Once upon a time, I'm told, this was actually a second garage. So from this wall to this wall, I'm going to take you outside now, and there's actually an attached garage underneath the bedroom and the bathroom upstairs. But there used to be a second garage right here. And Mom and Dad decided to make it into a club room instead. And you must be kind of puzzled about how it can be a garage when... All right, so we're going to go outside right now. See how this works. Not a massive yard. Perfect size. Just lovely. Here's the system for the AC. Over here, she opened the door. This is the attached garage. And of course, you're like, well, how do you get there? Well... At this point, you'd have to drive across the grass, but once upon a time, I guess they had a driveway, and you can kind of see in the house where that second garage door used to be. So you've got a nice retaining wall right there. It's nice and just the right size. Hello! I saw you cleaning. Anyway, I had an opportunity today to go and talk to all the neighbors, and they love living here. So I'll keep you updated on what they have to say. So anyway, here's the basement with the Spectra Glaze, like I said. There is a toilet over there. We haven't put it in the listing. Peekaboo. You know, I guess you could do laundry as well as take care of business or hide down here if you wanted to. But it's a working toilet. It's not really a bathroom, so... but yes, this big size club room through here with all this beautiful glaze. So come on back up again. Client has taken great care of the house. Like I said, the roof was, the slate roof was taken off in 2017 and replaced with the Spectra Glaze. The asphalt shingle roof. Twisted up the thing. Once again, we have some details. She has all of everything. It's right here in this book. It's going to be on the table if you're planning on coming over. So, what do you think? Listed for $430,000, and right now there are townhouses on the market that are more expensive than that. So come and get a single family house. You are walking distance from Western Tech is just around the corner. You can get to the Short Line Trail, which is very, very close. Of course, all the fun things in Paradise. Gotta love Paradise. And, you've got a little bit of everything. There's some restaurants, great Thai restaurant. There is a big liquor store over there. Dunkin' Donuts, if you need to grab a coffee or donuts in the morning. Hop, skip, and a jump to get downtown. The neighbor next door, she's a teacher at Catonsville Elementary School, and she talks about how she just loves this neighborhood. What else can I tell you about it? It's a really, really nice house. So if you have any questions, and I don't see any in there, just let me know. Send me a DM. Take a look at all the details about the house. And we go active. We'll go active in about an hour or so, but tomorrow we'll be open for showings. Oh, a mess. Anyway, thank you for watching. I've got a question now. I know there was a lot of details. So this is how the game runs. If you answer the question, the first person to answer the question, then you get a $25 gift certificate, and you can pick either State Fair or El Guapo. The ones that also support our blessing baskets, and they support, they were very generous with Pride actually too, and graduation signs. So that we appreciate them. But I did buy the gift certificates. Anyway, here's the question. So much to take in, right? It could be an easy one, but I'm going to ask you, how old is my client? Let's see who gets that one first. I did say her age. You wouldn't think she was this old, but she is awesome. So who's the first person to tell me how old my client is? And if nobody gets it before I shut this down, not a problem. That's okay. Somebody else can watch the video and get the right answer. So let me know if you have any. You only get one guess, and that was wrong, and that was wrong too. So no. Okay, I'm going to check out in a minute and see who the winner is. Thank you so much for watching. These are fun. I enjoy them. We started this during COVID, and it's always, fun. I haven't tripped down the stairs yet. So anyway, this is Ellie McIntire with EPIK Home Group, and I hope you have a very wonderful weekend. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Frederick Row Fridays is Controlled Chaos. Fingers crossed that they get to play. Have a great day.